if I try to reset my USB hub, or not USB hub, my Wi-Fi, it just fucking all of a sudden blue screens for some
Okay.
reason. So yeah,
Um,
alrighty. I'm back. It's still really kind of laggy, but that's okay. I've kind of come to accept it. Um, we're here again. This is our three-part series tonight. Um, uh,
Yeah, as you get Windows back in place.
yeah, so everything's here. We're up and streaming right now. So sorry about all that. Alrighty. Did I miss anything while we were in that little?
No. The basic rundown of the information Yagra gave you was Ustelfloxen is no longer loyal to the Brotherhood.
Okay.
Um, and you can extrapolate from that. There's at least two factions in the Brotherhood right now. So there's that going on.
Okay. Yep.
And whatever part he's loyal to is not the part that Yagra's loyal to. And whatever he's got his mitts in is happening right now at the Growlhund Villa.
Okay. So that's yes, I remember that, and that's a place where we get to fuck some shit up like we usually do.
Well, the amount of shit that gets fucked up is entirely within your hands.
Mhm.
I don't decide that.
Yes, I control the shit. Let's see. All right. I'm gonna thank Yagra for giving me this information, and I will promise to.
I got a couple of my people to pick up. We're getting off the streets. We got a way to get through this, but we got to lay low for a while.
Do you guys travel the sewers at all?
When we need to.
I was gonna.
Don't worry about us. We got plenty of safe houses, and if it holds up, if it's a problem for more than a few days, we can slip out through the field ward and be in Daggerford by the end of tomorrow.
I was gonna say if you guys need some wine, we just got like 10 shipments of it from a super rich estate. So stop by our basement.
As much as I would like to, I don't want to bring any of my problems to your door.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
ew.
Thank
Warren
you.
would be. He would come home with such the evil eye.
Hi guys, this is Yagra.
Our Minotaur would be sleeping on the streets for a couple days.
It's something I'm not too. It's well, I'm kind of accustomed to. So, all right. So I'm gonna basically thank her and part ways, let her go on her way. But before I do that, I whisper to the cobblestone streets, "You keep this all a secret." She said, "Between you, me, and the cobble streets, you do your part," and then I start going on my way.
All right. So, back at the Growlhund Villa,
Hi.
just a few moments ago, the large black mastiff that had been guarding the outside of the house rushed in through the pantry door and was last seen entering the house.
Okay. So I assume, basically, as soon as the coast was clear, I think Blazing and I jumped down from the roof to join Rodrigo, since
Yes.
the entrance we want to use. I'm going to assume we had at least a couple of seconds to very quickly confer the information that each of us have between each other.
Yeah, in place of an actual review, though, let's play that out.
Right.
All three of you have seen different things.
Okay, Warren has seen very little, but between Blazing and Rodrigo, we should be able to put a picture together.
Shit's going down!
So once we get down, with quick huddle, alright.
Yeah.
What have we seen in there?
Blaze, you got to look in through the patio doors, right? On the second floor?
Yes.
Okay. And do you remember what you saw inside?
There was a woman and a man, both holding swords, their backs towards where I was standing, looking at a door, ready for something
Yeah,
to
there
go
was
down.
a very clean, wealthy-looking woman with long black hair, holding a rapier, and next to her was a half orc in kind of
Yes.
like a butler type outfit, with a morning star,
Yes.
and the large shoulders required to wield a morning star effectively. Now, Rodrigo,
Right,
Mhm.
yeah, there we go.
you came in through a different direction. What did you see?
Came in through the front door. I saw a lot of dead bodies. Two mean-looking dudes who were servants of some kind, maybe.
Zentarum?
They were okay. Yeah. And then I didn't know if they were or only the people upstairs, but then I went upstairs, saw them fighting more guards,
Mm-hmm.
dead bodies. Locked, closed doors, looked like they were guarding something. And then, yeah, I came back and unlocked the door, and Warren wasn't there, so I went out another door.
Okay.
Right. And then you had your brief conversation with the master.
I talked to a dog. It was great.
But we were there for that part.
Oh, yeah. Well, right. Okay. So the three of
Okay.
you are standing in the pantry.
Yeah, or it was just at the door. So it should be just. So we should have two guards standing by, presumably about to get in a fight with a dog or already fighting it.
They
And
are
then-
not. Yeah, they're a room away from you guys right now.
Right, yeah. And then up the stairs, the invaders are attacking the house guard, and they're sieging that bedroom to get into wherever the lady is.
Yeah, the
So that's
layout
the
you've got is you're actually standing in the kitchen. There's a pantry next to that, and then a dining hall. The two guards were in the dining hall.
Okay. And
Far
the
side-
dining. And
On the far
that's,
side of the dining hall, you had the stairs going to the second floor.
Okay. Okay, so first things first. Remember what we're here for. We're here to find that Nimblewright. They're either hiding it somewhere in the house or it's hiding on its own. We don't know. Second, we need to defuse the situation that's going on. Let's try to take some of them alive at the very least.
I have no problem with that.
Okay, I actually have one out of character question to ask.
Sure.
Because I was looking through everyone's sheets. I think Rodrigo knows Entangle. Can that be used in an interior? Like inside a mansion?
Yes, it can.
Okay. So if we have a big melee going on in a hallway, Entangle will probably really gum that up. Just in case we get in there.
Yeah.
But
Are you familiar with that spell? I know it's one that's on your sheet, but are you familiar with what it does?
Yeah, I've read it.
so I think that can be our fallback in case we actually get in a fight there. I'm going to glance at Blazing, and I'm going to be like, Blazing? The image thing?
Yes.
Okay. We got a plan that we're going to try and enact. Let's go try to subdue those two guards first. If we can take them alive, fine. Dog's probably not going to be pretty happy at them. So we'll just play it by ear and see what we do. Okay. Anyone want to add anything before we get into this?
Go team.
I'm gonna whisper,
Okay.
"Good luck," because I'm not here.
The spirit of Drumstick.
If Drumstick were here, I'm sure he would wish us luck.
He would fuck
I'd-
everything.
I
They
would
go
run.
a lot differently.
I would run
So-
head first.
You leave the kitchen and go into the pantry room. The door to the dining hall is like still swinging, and you can hear a man screaming and a dog growling. Rodrigo, is your speak with animals spell still active? How long does that last?
10 minutes.
Okay.
So
So yeah, you recognize the growl, and its rough translation is, "I got the throat. I got the throat. I got the throat. I got the throat."
I'm proud of him.
I'm proud of him.
At least it wasn't mine.
Proud of him.
So yeah, you what are you doing right then and there?
Me?
Any of you three?
I mean, I at least am gonna. If there's a guard that's got a dog on his throat, I'm gonna focus on the other guy.
That's fair. That's fair.
Yeah.
And
Seems
yeah,
like
that's
a good life choice.
when you go out into the dining hall. That's what you see. There's a large dining table at the center, some sofas along the side. Like it's a kind of a family dining hall. And then there's a man on the ground with a mastiff in the power position doing its thing. And then the other guard is making his way around the table to attack the dog off of his companion.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna rush right for him.
Okay, then I believe we need initiative rolls.
I'll be on the sidelines rooting for you guys.
Thanks.
I let go team, woo! You just see me like bleacher set up somewhere.
Okay, I got a 13.
Wow. I rolled a nat 20.
Damn girl.
Okay. So that gives you what, a 23?
3.
23?
My initiative's 3? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I got a 17.
I got a rock.
I'm happy for you.
Warren, what did you get? 13?
13. Yeah.
If you didn't get that reference, Jess, I'm gonna cry.
And give me a moment to pull up stats. Two. Okay. Blaze.
Hi.
Um,
So we have
You
one
wanna-
guy who's got a dog on his jugular.
yeah. Dog's on top of him, and you can only imagine how quickly that situation's going to resolve itself unless something
Yeah.
else acts.
And then the other guy's coming around the table, right?
Right, towards the man on the ground with the dog.
So I'm just gonna throw a sacred flame at this guy who's coming around the table.
Okay.
No, throw's the wrong word, but you know.
Yeah, like the sacred flame is more like a underhand softball lob.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Gonna eat
it does that mortar arc where it goes up and then strikes from above.
Yeah.
Which still, for some reason, works in a room.
Nice.
So he's going to need a what type of saving throw?
Dex.
Okay. And I assume your DC is higher than 4?
My dex? Yes.
No, well, your DC. Yes, it's much higher than 4.
Yeah.
Okay, roll damage.
1d8. 8. Holy shit.
8, okay. So, you walk into the room. This guy barely even notices you're there. And the first thing you do is smack him in the face with a ball of radiant energy.
Yeah.
Which gets his attention. Do you throw any words in there with that? Or are you just going to walk in and...
I'm just gonna walk in and do it.
Okay, alright. So, following up behind you is Rodrigo.
Oh, wow. Mouse, please. I guess I could do... I can do my ice knife.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Yeah, we can use that one. That one's. I was just trying to see if the other. Oh, did we just drop?
No. What?
Yes.
Oh, sorry. No, I had to open my settings real quick for something. I didn't realize that it would affect
Oh,
the
okay.
actual thing, so I do apologize.
Yeah. Okay. No, I was just trying to think if the standing guard was close enough to be in the area for the other two. But yeah, give him that beautiful ice knife.
Okay. Let me cast. Eh. 21?
That one hit.
21.
Okay. So you hit with the initial ice knife, and that does how much damage? 10?
It says +4. Oh wait, sorry.
Yeah.
1d10.
Yep. Okay. So he'll take full force of that. You gonna roll your damage?
Jesus. Yep, this is the right. I rolled a 3.
Okay. And then that explodes, creating an area of like broken ice shards around him. And he was able to roll a little bit and take just half of the damage from that. But that's another 2d6 damage.
Where is it? Okay. Alright, I rolled a 6.
On 2 dice?
I'm rolling 2 dice? Oh gosh.
Yeah, 2d6.
5. 65.
Okay, so 11. He'll take half of that. And, okay.
I'm
So
sorry, I'm still trying to learn the lingo, guys.
no, that's fine. That's fine.
You're doing a good job. Keep it up.
Yeah.
I believe in you. Yeah. Sibling powers activate.
Okay. So the last few seconds is Blaze enters the room, lobs a bowl of light at him. Rodrigo follows up and hits him with an ice knife. So he's just been blasted with 2 spells he hasn't seen before in the last few seconds. And then tries to stumble over to help his friend who's being mauled by dog.
No, he's not allowed.
Well, he's going to hit the dog twice
No.
with a longsword.
Oh no, no.
And do pretty significant amount of damage. Not enough to knock the dog off of the guy who's down, but enough that you know it's a serious injury to the dog.
I'm gonna heal the puppo.
And Warren, that's when you enter the room. So I don't know what your plan was exactly, but since then we've had a sacred flame and an ice knife go off.
Yeah. I'm still gonna go right for that guy who is still standing, and I'm trying to take him down non-lethally, but I guess I'll do what I have to do. So I'm just gonna rush up to him. I got the rapier. And
Okay.
I'm going for him.
Okay. Now you have no allies adjacent to him right now, so you don't have rogue bonuses at the moment.
So what it actually says here is you don't need advantage on the attack roll if another enemy of the target is within 5 feet of it. Does the dog count as his enemy?
The dog would count. Yeah.
I have to
Yep.
land that. I have to land the attack first, however.
Correct.
So let's see if I can actually land it, because I have a tendency to miss. So that is a +4.
That's not you, that's all rogues.
Okay, let's see.
All those beautiful damage dice, and I never get to use.
12 + 4, so 16.
16 is not going to hit.
Oh,
These guys are wearing some pretty heavy armor.
Okay, well, then
yeah.
I will just stand there behind him, whacking at him with it.
Okay.
Just clangs off the armor.
Clank, 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 clank.
All
Think
right.
of the crowbar sound effect from Half-Life 1.
Oh my god. War flashbacks.
Okay. So the Zentarum guy on the ground manages to roll the dog off of him and throws the dog a few feet to the side. Immediately after that, the dog kind of like catches his feet and goes right back in for more.
Good doggo.
Yeah. And he's gonna go right back in for another bite. He's got a hold of this guy's leg. It's not as good as the throat lock he was close to a moment ago, but he's still involved in this. Which returns us to top of the order again, Blaze.
Me, yay. So how's our standing friend not bit by dog doing?
He's not looking too bad. He's a battle-hardened veteran, so he's seen some stuff before. Very rarely has he faced this type of firepower in a dining room.
Sorry, I'm just trying to think of what the best
Yeah.
way to go about.
Nick, I'm going to come back to you for a minute here at the bottom of the order.
Okay.
Actually, you know what? Right now is the bottom of the order. Let's give Jess a minute to think about her options.
Sure.
Now, just a moment ago, Yager left you with all this information. At the earlier part of the night, you knew that your companions were going to go and check into some other thing. They were supposed to do some recon.
Okay.
And you know your friends and what they're... you've been on a recon unit before. You know what military scouts are expected to do. And you also know that your friends have impulse control problems.
Don't we all?
What? No.
Okay. Sorry, my bad. Can you repeat that? I only caught impulse problems.
Okay.
Sorry. No, I'm
You hear what you want to hear.
No, I'm sorry. There's just a lot going on just in that few seconds that you were talking, so I do apologize.
Yager gave you the information that stuff was going on in the Growlhund estate.
Okay, yep.
Growlhund Villa. I don't want to over promote their property.
I mean, villas are nice too, so.
And Yager let you know that was going on right now. Your friends are doing some recon on one of the locations they thought that or the location they tracked down the Nimble right to.
Okay, so I'm gonna kind of try and put 2 to 2 together. It may take like a few moments, but
Give me a D20 roll.
Yeah, let's do that. Let's see if I can put 2 and 2 together. No, I can't. 5.
Okay, yeah.
Dad.
So yeah, you're kind of, this is important. So you turn around, and it's like, okay. And you're sitting there at the bus stop, waiting for the next train to come along. Like, there's got to be something here. And the entire bustle of the city's going on around you as you're having this moment, trying to grasp the significance of it. And you step on the bus and you throw over your copper pieces on the dray. They're buses now, we know it.
Yes.
But you step on there and you give the attendant your copper pieces and you sit down and you can't help but take up 3/4 of a bench all on your own.
This information, I need to know what to do with it. I just don't. Maybe I can talk to my friends, but they're out on their mission, so.
Yeah, and like the camera view would be from across the bus, just watching you silently think. Perhaps in like the background, there's like an inset image of the raging fight at the Growlhund estate.
just seems so important, but I can't piece it together.
Oh,
And then,
So that's where you sit on the bus for now, on the
okay.
dray. Blaze.
Oh, man.
so my one question is, so how far away from this guy am I? The one not attacked by the doggo.
About 20 feet.
20 feet.
The far side of the room is maybe 40 feet.
Okay. Well, I don't want to kill this guy. That'd be a bad life choice. We also don't want to be really loud.
If we have to kill him, then
Yeah.
Yeah, if you throw off any loud spells, they would, whatever was going on upstairs would hear it.
Okay.
That would be
That
bad.
brings up the question of what spells are not loud.
Well, I know Thunder Wave. Loud.
Yeah. Itchy shoulder. I'm actually gonna toss another Sacred Flame at this guy.
Okay, you're
Okay.
giving me anxiety to the cat. Come on.
So you're going to lob another Sacred Flame at him, and he's going to fail his saving throw again. Then Nick's going to have something dramatic happen, because Nick.
Sorry.
And you're going to tell me how much damage you rolled.
Oh, 8, D8.
It's my cat. Blame him.
7.
Okay.
Come here, you fucking asshole.
So yeah, you lob another ball of white light at him, and hits him square in the chest. You can see it like dissipate across his armor. Rodrigo.
Yeah. I want to cure the doggo.
Okay. Which of your spells are you going to use to do that?
Do I have one more? More than one?
I
Sure.
don't know. Let me look at your spell list.
Oh, there's
here.
cure wounds. Oh no, that's the same thing. I was...
Yep, you have Cure Wounds. So in order to do that one, you need to go up and touch the doggo.
That's fine. Am I still? Has my speak to animals spell worn off?
No, that's still good.
Okay, I'm gonna warn him that I'm going to touch him, but it's to help and cure him, so he can keep ripping this guy's throat out. That's the exact words.
He can't respond because his mouth is full right now.
Yeah, that's fine.
So, you're gonna use a level 1 spell slot for that?
Yeah.
Okay. Roll for healing. It's a D8 plus 2.
Wait, what was it? A
D8 plus 2.
Yep.
Oh, a D8. Okay, I rolled the 6 and then 7, 8.
Most of the slash marks vanish with that spell. Now, that has left you standing above the guard on the ground with the dog, and very close to the other guard. About 15 feet away from you is the bottom of the steps. So you've crossed the room to get where you are.
Mm-hmm.
And then that guy, the one who's been hit with spell after spell, he's gonna reprioritize and go after Rodrigo. What's your AC? Your armor class?
14.
Okay. He misses you twice.
Cool.
Almost surprisingly, but I believe there's some type of difficulty involved attacking over your own downed friend. 'Cause that's and at that, he yells, "We got a problem in the problem downstairs! Problem downstairs!" Just yells off an alarm to whoever's fighting up top.
Mm-hmm.
Warren.
Well, I don't know if I have any other options than to just take a swing at him. I don't know what else I can do at this point.
When you make a melee attack, if you want to incapacitate someone, just let me know that's what you want to do.
Yeah.
There's no real fancy mechanic involved for it.
Alright. I'll take another swing. Not great odds, though. Oh, actually 18 plus 4, so that's 22.
That'll hit.
Okay. And I do want to try and make this non-lethal if it actually does enough damage.
Yeah. But yeah, you can do full sneak attack on there and still have it be non-lethal.
Right. Okay. 2d6 for the sneak attack. 1d8. The rapier. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 damage total.
Okay. That's going to change his outlook on life. Yeah. Okay. Guy on the ground. Things are looking a little heated for him. He's going to try to throw the dog off again. And doesn't. So he's going to deal with the repercussions of that right now. So yeah, that dog is savaging him up pretty good. Now, back on the bus. Back on the train. The music slows down as everything pans over to Drumstick.
Still just twiddling my thumbs, thinking, what are... And it just keeps going and going. And then suddenly, I feel like my only 2 brain cells left are gonna like actually click, and I'm gonna show up. I'm like, oh my god, I gotta get there now. I'm gonna like just scream, stop the tray, and then like just rush off and go towards which I'm gonna run first the wrong way, and then I'm gonna immediately correct myself and go the right way towards the villa.
So yeah, you say stop the Dre, and before that can even begin to happen, you've leapt off. And you like go into a full sprint, just like as you land, and then you slide to a stop. Look around, check a street sign, turn 180 degrees, and run the other way.
Right, okay, gotta go that way.
But now, at this point, you are moving full speed towards your chosen destination.
Yes. I'm on my way. You just hear mad cow noises.
Blaze.
Hi.
Back
All right.
inside the villa.
Hi. So, what I'm going to do now is, well, can we hear anybody from upstairs starting to come down?
You can hear there's a fighting going on, but you can't tell much more than that.
So we can't tell if the guy shouting was heard.
If they come down before it's up, we kind of lose our chance. But we do need to.
It's likely that they've heard you. You just have no idea what or how they'll react.
Yeah.
We have them in a. If there's any, presumably there's some house cars still alive because they're still fighting. So we have them in a pincer attack at the very least, and we want to exploit that before they have a chance to like rush down at us. So at the very least, we need to get it up before they come down if we're gonna try to pull this off at all.
Very true.
Rodrigo's still gonna get to go. She can still try to incapacitate this one guard that's here.
Just shank him with the ice knife.
Well, if there's a bunch of guys upstairs, I think the ice knife is going to be... Entangle and ice knife are going to be like the 2 things we can use to actually control them, assuming that the image doesn't work.
Mm-hmm. Oh, okay, yeah. Alright. So what I'm going to do is... I almost said the wrong spell name. I'm going to actually use Silent Image And from
Okay.
the doorway behind us, I'm gonna have a city watchman image projection run into the room.
Okay. Um.
Ooh.
Can I do more than one, or is it just one?
I think
Well,
it's just
let's
one.
check what Silent Image says.
It just says within a 15-foot cube.
It says it no larger than. Well,
You create the image of an object, a creature, or some other visible phenomenon
Okay.
that is no larger than 15-foot cube.
You could do a group of objects.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Can I do a couple?
I'm going to say, and nip this problem in the bud right now, that you can do one guard with a first level spell.
There's a lot of damage you can do with 15-foot cube of whatever you want.
Yeah.
Now,
I was only counting on one, so it's fine.
I had hoped, just to have a couple come in.
yeah. Now, there's higher level illusion spells that you'll have access to in the future,
Yeah.
where you may be able to convince me of some other. Oh, you have a lot of cantrips. Beautiful.
Yeah, I have a shit ton of stuff.
Okay.
Fuck.
And
Okay.
what's your intent with this guard?
Distraction.
Okay,
The,
so
the
you wanna-
intent with the guard is that we are trying to make them think that the city watch is here.
Okay, so you want to give a larger impression of your force size. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Give me a. We're gonna call this a deception check.
Let me actually go back to the other page then.
+5.
Computer, don't freeze. Please and thank you. 15 plus 5, so 20.
Okay.
Just
Yeah,
one
you,
day.
you have a very believable looking watchman come in. And he's taking up a defensive position near you.
We want him to be ahead of us.
Okay.
Or at least
Yeah.
at least near me. So probably approaching the foot of the stairs.
Yeah.
Fair enough. So that's going to bring us to Rodrigo.
Hello.
So yeah, so we really want to incapacitate this one guy who's still standing here. But if we do get in a fight with the guys at the top of the stairs, which I'm assuming is still pretty likely, the spell slots are going to be a major commodity. So
I think I only have like one. Well, I have one first level spell slot and then 2 second level spells, so I'll do an action. I'll do one of my darts.
Okay. At the standing guy or the guy under doggo? Standing guy would be easier to hit right now.
Yeah, I'll do standing guy. Doggo's gonna rip that guy apart. 1d 4?
I believe you're +4 on the attack roll.
Oh, haha. Alright. I got a 5.
did you roll a d20 for the attack roll, or did you roll the?
I rolled a d20.
Okay, just making sure. You sounded confused, so I just wanted to make sure.
I'm always
Whoa.
confused.
Right.
Same.
Now, when you throw one of those things, like your darts are basically just shards of glass.
Mhm.
So that's going to flip across the room, and it's still going to like embed itself 3 inches deep into the plaster on the other side of this wall. So you hitting was not great, but it still gave the effect that you've got some problems you can deliver to them.
Yeah.
Which is why when the guy the fighter looks across the room at the now 4 individuals plus the dog involved here, he's going to take the disengage action and make a break for it. He's going to run right out the front door,
Smart.
which is the way you, Rodrigo, you initially came in.
Mhm.
And that's going to be his turn. Warren, you're up next.
Okay, so we need to get a quick consensus here, I guess. Guy on the floor is still dealing with the dog. Do we want to bother chasing the guy who's taking off, or do we want to just make a focus on the big fighting that's going up ahead? Because that's what we have the image here for.
I
do we
say we
think?
just focus on upstairs.
Let's let him
Yeah.
go. I'm sure he'll handle himself. Okay. So here's what we want to do then. I don't know how this is going to work with the initiative order. We want Warren and the silent image to kind of advance up the stairs together.
Okay, so you just want to leave the guy leave the guy who's running, go.
Yeah.
And leave the guy on the ground to deal with the dog.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dog's got it.
And just proceed upstairs.
Yeah.
Okay. You can very easily do that. There's nothing stopping you from going upstairs. And on your turn, the only part about that would be an issue on timing is the image gets controlled on Blaze's turn.
Right. I mean, I can delay my initiative if we have
And
we can wait.
can it move?
Yeah, I can make
Yeah,
it move.
Can move.
Okay. Yeah, so it's going to stay within 60 feet of Blaze. Okay. So Warren, you go rushing up the stairs.
Right.
And directly at the top of the stairs, you see there's not much going on here anymore. There's a bunch of guardsmen, Zentarum, and house guard laying beaten and broken along the floor. It looks like they're trying to batter a door down and get into the area near the balcony. A little bit deeper in the house. Directly behind you, there's a closed door. And the stairs come up, and you're looking to the west.
Okay.
Directly in front of you is kind of a wall, and the room opens up to the left around you, south. To the north behind you, there's a door. You have no idea what's on the other side of that. Directly across the room from you is a door. And then there's the room to the east that the three men are trying to get into.
Okay. So there's only 3 men up here right now, or are there more of them that I can see?
There's only 3 living men up here right now.
Right. Okay. So when I get to the top of the stairs with the silent image of the city watchman coming up next to me, looking as fierce as it possibly can, I'm going to stop with my sword drawn, and in my most authoritative voice, I'm going to announce, the city watch is here. The mansion is surrounded. Every single patrol in the district is already on their way here. Drop your weapons. Anyone who continues this bloodshed will meet their gods tonight.
Okay. Up until that last part, I was going to go with a persuasion check, but that clearly became an intimidation.
I'm not super good at either of them, so I don't.
Can I also roll intimidation for the guy behind it? The image of
you
the
know what? Let's give
watchman
you
to add to
advantage.
it.
Let's give you advantage on the check because of the silent image.
Okay. So intimidation with advantage. 15.
Okay. They're going to stop what they're doing for a minute. And what you see is you've got 2 of the guys who are Zentarum soldiers. They're wearing the same heavy armor as the guy that was downstairs. Most of the guys you've dealt with in the past have been like field agents or just thugs. These are actually the armored mercenaries of the Zentarum. These are the guys who see field combat. The third man is blistered and charred. It looks like he's been in a fire recently. And his reaction is not one of fear. He's gonna pull up a light crossbow and take a shot.
At which one of us?
Well, at you, but it will miss.
Oh.
That's good.
So yeah, so we've gone too far to deal with the guards now. Kill them both. Kill them.
Yay!
I don't know how they expect to take out the whole city guard, but city watch. But we'll see what happens.
Okay. Next on the list is guy on the ground.
Oh, that's not me. Sorry.
Nope.
You're not the guy on the ground.
No.
You're the Minotaur booking your way.
Hauling ass.
Because you're a
Yeah.
dumbass.
Yeah. All right. Not much is going on the epic ground combat right now. He tried to throw the dog off again, couldn't. It's not looking good for him right now. Broomstick.
Yeah.
You've got this like great animation sequence going on right now of you just booking it full force across the city, and this goes in the same vein of all great animated big guy running sequences.
Oh, I can picture it now. It's just zooming by everything, everybody. Like
Yeah, like this is one of the things. Like you remember the Tick cartoon where he was just like running across things, just like trashing things as you ran.
yes, yeah.
Yeah, like those. Yeah, it's loud. You're clanking. A lot of people are staying out of your way because you are a big charging minotaur. Give me athletics check.
Oh fuck. Well, I mean, why am I saying oh fuck?
I want him to succeed, but I also want him to fall on his face.
Welcome to D&D.
I kind of want to too, but don't say that. That's going to be a 19.
Okay. And you cut a truly impressive figure as you run across half the city of Waterdeep.
Fuck yeah! Just like I'm like, I have the impulse like while I'm doing like that stereotypical like run.
Yeah,
I'm like,
yeah.
just like
and and you run right down Troll Skull Alley, right past the manor, and many of your neighbors just see you run by and wordlessly watch.
oh yeah, get some, and then I'm just gonna keep booking it. I'm like furiously trying to get there. I'm like, my friends need help. Get out of my way.
Okay. At the end of the street, you see the Growlhund Villa.
Okay.
And there's a man running out the front gate.
Okay, I'm going to instantly think, alright, this guy is not cool. I don't know him, but I'm assuming he's not a good guy, so I'm going to try and just ram into him while I'm running.
This guy's just having a bad day.
Alright, make that attack roll.
Fuck yeah. Do I get bonus on that? Or...
How can you justify giving you advantage?
Well, I mean, obviously, like, I'm good at running into things. I'm a big, like, literally a giant, like, slab, or no, like, one of those giant workout machines, like, with the weights on it. So, it's like having one of those coming charging at you, which is kind of terrifying to think about. And obviously,
this guy's
it's like...
probably already pretty freaked out.
It's not like I'm like, oh shit, I didn't see you. It's more like, alright, I see him coming, and I'm, like, going to just be, like... eyes straight ahead on him. Yeah,
Okay.
that could have been more fluent, but I'm not.
Give me the attack roll.
Let's do it. That's gonna be nat 17.
Okay. That'll hit. So let's put some damage on there.
Fuck yeah. That will be. Let me see. I am assuming. Oh yeah, I could do. I can since. I want to try. I could do goring rush on him, but I don't know if.
Well, that's gonna knock him prone, right?
No. Oh no, hold on. You could make one melee attack with your horns as a bonus action. So I don't know if it says I can use.
Yeah, you're still the old version of Minotaur on there.
No.
Give me an attack roll, and I'll tell you how this works out. Or the damage roll.
Oh, okay. That would be 1d6 plus 3, I'm assuming?
Sure.
I don't know why. I thought I updated it. That's gonna be 5 plus 3, 8.
Okay. I want to double check something. I'm not sure if you updated it or not.
I am pretty sure I upgraded from that to the actual book Minotaur. Yeah, I did. I did upgrade.
Okay.
Yeah, so that is actually in here as one of the things. So that's a legit class. That's not the like.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm seeing that. Okay. There you go. Hammering horns is the part we were looking for. Immediately after you hit a creature with a melee attack as part of the attack action on your turn, you can use a bonus action to shove them with your horns.
Okay, I was reading Goring Rush above that. I wasn't reading Hammering. Yeah. Okay, yeah. Okay.
So he needs to make a strength saving throw.
Yep.
So that's a 5.
Yeah.
Hi.
And he's going to be knocked.
He gets pushed up to 10 feet away, but
10 feet. Yep.
Yeah. I don't think that knocks him prone though.
I like the idea of it knocking him prone, so it's going to knock him prone.
It's like
given the situation, he's running one way, and
yeah. He doesn't have charging broomstick.
I can easily like clothesline him, so that would be
yeah. So yeah, he's knocked prone.
All right. I'm gonna feel satisfied, and I'm just gonna keep running.
Oh God.
Okay. So you just like lower your head and go straight into this guy, and you hear the impact. And in the brief second as you pay attention to this guy, as you run past, you can just see that the front of his breastplate is like caved in a little bit.
Yes. Love it. It's like I'm not even gonna say anything. I'm just gonna smirk, and then I'm just gonna keep going because my friends are in trouble, and I'm coming with my horns to save the day.
Yeah. You like slide right there in front of the open gate that he left on his way out, and you can see the Growlin Villa directly in front of you.
My friend, I'm just gonna like, I'm coming, and then like just keep.
From inside, we hear this like.
Yeah, Blaze, you're not far from the door right now. So yeah, you could hear.
I'm just gonna say, oh fuck, he's here.
Oh fuck, guys!
So, yeah, Drumstick is imminent.
Wee woo.
And,
just need like a code word to say Droomstick is here.
You're at the bottom of the steps. Your Illusion and Warren have gone upstairs already.
Chicken drum is at the door.
The ice cream's in the bowl.
I'm gonna wait where I am, at the bottom of the stairs, still controlling the silent image.
That's gonna be a little difficult because you can't see where he's at from here.
I can't see the top of the stairs?
Well, you can see the top of the stairs, but nothing beyond that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Then I guess I'm gonna creep up the stairs slightly, just so I can.
Okay, so
You know what
can
I
see.
mean? Yeah.
So if you hug the right side of the stairs,
Yeah.
that'll give you the best view of things without exposing yourself too much.
Yeah.
Which is going to put a door directly at your back.
Yeah.
Okay.
That hopefully doesn't open. That would suck.
Okay. Are you doing anything else on your turn?
No.
All right. Rodrigo.
Alright. So, Warren and the illusion thing are at the top of the stairs.
Yeah.
Jess is creeping up the stairs. Has Nick come through the door yet?
No. You've heard Drumstick, but have not put eyes on him yet.
Okay, I'm gonna peek out the door to see where he is.
Across the courtyard, in the street, you see Drumstick. And he's at right in that instant where he's got his proper direction, has taken that first lunge forward as he begins his second charge.
It's like an anime scene, like where you see it from like someone just determined to get to a destination.
Yeah.
Okay. I guess. What are the people upstairs doing? Are they still fighting? Or I know the.
You heard Warren's speech,
Mhm.
and then you heard a crossbow fire.
Okay. And that's it.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I guess I'll stay out of sight for now. I don't want to go charging in. Nick will do that. So I guess I'll stay behind Jess.
You can. There's the guy on the ground with the dog is technically still.
Yeah. He's right there nearby.
You can go for him.
All right. I'll throw a dart at him.
Okay.
Let me not roll a 1 again. Ooh. Plus 3. 22.
That'll hit. Put some damage on him.
And that's a D4.
Uh-huh.
Is that a D4?
Yes.
2.
Don't you add 2 to that? Your dex bonus?
Looks like her sheet says +1.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Warren. You know that was a good quality speech. You've probably rehearsed that one silently. You know, right there's you're going to sleep. If I ever get in the situation, this is the speech I'm going to do speech. and it went off exactly like you practiced it in your head. But the reaction to it was not what you were hoping for.
I actually did not expect them to surrender.
Okay.
so it is okay.
I'm never going to get the chance to use this speech again. This is the moment.
The plan has accounted for them not surrendering. That's why we have the Entangle Ice Knife backup.
Okay.
The other 2 guards that have not shot at me, do they have crossbows or?
They have long swords.
So they just have swords. So I don't actually know Drumstick is coming yet.
Give me a perception check. You're upstairs, so it's a bit harder to hear.
Okay, let's see.
As Nick gets close, the ground starts shaking.
24, actually.
Yeah, you did hear him.
Okay, so I glance over my shoulder and kind of sigh as I hear the trampling of horns, and I'm like, "Oh, finally he gets here."
Whoa!
I'm gonna turn back to these guys. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take a dodge action.
Okay.
I'm not going to advance on them, so I'm taking a dodge action. But I am gonna continue. I'm not dropping the facade yet, even though it didn't work. Instead of addressing their scarred leader, I'm going to address his 2 henchmen. and I'm going to say, he must have your loyalty because he's leading you to certain death. Very few people in your situation are allowed the opportunity to surrender. And if you do not, you will end up like all the rest.
Ooh.
Make that another intimidate check there.
Just regular? Or
Yeah.
and out of the box. 6. Not so great.
Oh.
Yeah, you're saying the words, and you know they're the right words, but they're not buying it. They don't think that the guard of Waterdeep are that bloodthirsty. Possibly because they've grown up with the guards of Zental Keep, who are that bloodthirsty.
Fair enough.
Well, they might find our Minotaur is.
That'll be something new for them.
Oh, I'm coming.
Zental Keep, where the Zentarm's from, is a cold as ice, hard city to live in. Okay.
Right, so yeah, I'm taking the dodge action, but otherwise I'm waiting for them to come towards us.
We'll check the thing real quick. Okay. In the silence after Droomstick yelled his "I'm coming,"
Yeah.
that took everyone by a bit of surprise, and it created a moment of silence where the door that's across the room from you, you hear something fall inside that room. And then we're going to go back downstairs to the poor man who's getting mauled by a dog. And this dog is just chewing pieces out of him at this point. He's got defensive wounds all across his arms. The dog's been just like chewing on his forearm for a while. And Rodrigo's just sitting there like, yeah, you mess with my friend.
Yeah.
Droomstick. You charge across the courtyard and through the open double doors of the front of this house. And what you see in front of you is you see Blaze, who's just kind of standing there with an expression like, okay, now this is the next variable we have to deal with. Okay.
Hello, it is I.
And Rodrigo's just over there watching this guy get mauled by a dog, possibly snacking on fruit.
Yeah, I just pull it out of nowhere. I'm like, yes.
Yep. I'm like not at all surprised by this. Like I think this is just a normal occurrence now.
I like look up and I'm like, hey.
Sup.
Stop. You want some grapes?
And that's when you'll be able to start your action as you enter the building.
All right, I'm going to politely decline the grape offer from Rodrigo. Now there aren't there's one guy that's getting mauled, but is there anyone else currently, like any other enemies on the first floor?
No, there's no sign of Warren, though. There's bodies all over the place. There's probably a good 5 or 6 bodies in this room alone.
You guys have all the fun without me.
Fun, he says.
I feel betrayed. Do I hear anything coming from upstairs?
Give him a perception check.
Okay, because I don't know if my character doesn't know if Warren is up there or not. I got a 17.
You can hear something going on upstairs, but it doesn't sound like combat at the moment.
My better judgment, or I think that Warren may have the situation under control, but then my my other sense of bad judgment kicks in and is like, nah, just fuck it, and I'm gonna run up the stairs.
Okay. So, yeah, you arrive at the top of the stairs, standing directly over Warren, who hasn't looked back.
I'm just gonna like tower
Wait,
over
does
him,
Nick-
arms crossed.
Just Drumstick
Yeah,
just
it's like
burst through the
you're a
silent
full-on
image.
background for Warren right now.
Wait, what about the silent image?
Oh yeah. There's a illusion of a guardsman there as well. One of the city watch.
Oh, did I accidentally run through it?
No.
That would be hysterical.
Just be like, oh no.
He was a weird minotaur. Surprise.
Fuck. I'm just gonna stand over Warren. Like I'm not gonna say anything. I'm just gonna like wait for someone to acknowledge my existence and like just cross my arms, like look super imposing.
The imposing part wouldn't be standing there with arms crossed. It'd be standing there with axes drawn.
Oh, okay, then we'll go that route then. Yeah.
Yeah.
I've got some nice guns, but take a look at these.
How tall are the ceilings
Um,
in this area?
they're about 10-foot ceilings. Like these are good high ceilings.
Good.
So yeah, you'd have to. You're probably gonna take some plaster out with your backswing, but the horns aren't scraping ceiling.
Listen,
How tall is
I'm good.
Drumstick?
I'm like
Just under 7 foot.
I'm actually I think at 7 foot.
Yeah.
I don't like. Okay. Sorry, I had an idea. And I
You
had to
might
know
have
how
to duck a
tall
little
the
bit going
ceiling
up the stairs.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or be like all the way up.
Okay. So Drumstick ran past Blaze. Go upstairs.
I just like pat his calf as he ran by.
Yeah.
Oh.
Blaze, what are you doing after that?
So I probably can't see anything now, can I? Because fucking Drumstick.
Yeah.
Anyway.
You're seeing Minotaur at the top of the stairs.
But I still have a good idea of where everything is. Assuming nobody's moved.
For someone who's never been upstairs, yeah, you got a pretty good idea what's going on there.
So, I'm gonna send the silent image with its fake sword drawn towards these three Zentarum.
You can't see the Zentarum, so you can't direct the image there.
Oh. Even if I knew they were just like straight ahead?
Yeah, you can. Yeah, you have to have line of sight to where you direct things.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's sad. And there's no way without going all the way up there that I could.
Correct.
Damn. God damn it, Drumstick.
I'm just gonna stand there, turn my head, look, and see like, yeah, and then look back.
I don't know why I'm here.
Why am I here again?
Oh, that's why I'm at the bottom of the stairs eating fruit. They got it.
Alright. Sorry. I'm trying to figure out what I want to do now. Because that was my plan. Can I? No, that would be a bad idea. I was gonna say, can I vault over Drumstick's shoulder so I can see?
You can move around Drumstick without any problem.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Yeah.
And still try and make myself small and a little less seen.
Yes,
Probably
you're going
not.
to try to be the not largest threat in the room.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. And then I'm gonna send the silent image forward
Okay.
with its sword drawn.
Mhm.
Headed towards them.
Okay. Rodrigo.
Yeah.
What do you got going on here? Oh, Blaze, was there anything else you wanted to do?
No.
You actually have an action left that you can use if you want to.
I can hold my action, right?
Sort of.
I'm not gonna actually do anything else.
Okay.
There's nothing else that I want.
Rodrigo.
So everyone's at the top of the stairs now, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Is everyone just standing still? Are we at like a stalemate?
We're probably about to go in.
Okay.
What you know is down here in the dining room where you're at. It looks like the dog has everything under control.
All right. All right. I'll casually walk up the stairs. I'm still eating fruit, and
Okay.
I'll just like be behind Droomstick and just poke my head around and just see what's going on.
Okay. So, when you poke your head around, you cross the room, and you see, like, Droomstick's in full combat stance, ready to spring. Warren's got the "I told you it was going to happen like this" look on his face.
I glance over her and I'm like, we gave them their chance. Let them have it.
All right.
Yeah, Blaze kind of like, excuse me, snuck past the backside of Droomstick.
Just you see like a sliver of my
Yeah.
face past Droomstick's
to just
bicep.
get to the other side.
It's like, sorry. Come through.
Excuse me. Sorry.
Then on the other side of the room are the three Zentarum guys. Now, one of them looks like he's been in an oven. Like, half of his face is, like, blistered and burned. The clothes match. You know, he's been on fire recently. The other two guys are covered in blood. Some of it theirs, most of it not.
Okay.
And the
Holy
door,
shit.
Okay, Nick.
Sorry, I'm hungry.
Got a full ass plate of food.
the door opposite stairs, the one that is not behind the other three Zentarum,
Mm-hmm.
opens, and there's a man standing there, and he's leaning heavily against the inside of the door, and he's beat to shit, holding a bloody rapier. Rodrigo, you recognize him as the man from the portrait downstairs in the dining room.
Okay.
Now, behind him on the floor, you see like a chair with rope tied to it that's tossed to the side, and two dead Zentarum.
Okay. All right. Question: how far, like, if we're at standing, how far away are the people, the Zentarum, from us?
Everybody's within like 25 feet.
Okay. Sorry, I'm reading.
So the bloodied man with the rapier, who's, I'm just going to start calling him by his name because that's going to make life a lot easier in the long run.
No, you gotta call him the bloody man.
Orand Growlhund.
The Blayman with the rapier. Don't forget that part.
I am gonna step forward, kind of scooch my way in, so I'm within range, and then do entangle. Because then I could
Okay.
just capture them all.
And entangle involves what?
Weeds and vines sprout from the ground. For the duration, these plants turn into the ground.
Okay.
And then they have to do a saving throw, or else they get entangled in them.
Okay, so you cast your spell, and that starts a process immediately where these vines just start growing. They're coming out of like cracks in the flooring, and underneath, like from under the rug, just like a wave of them comes out. But in the seconds before that really reaches its peak, the Lord Growlhund, leaning against the doorway, is like, "You've already lost this, Ustal. Stone's gone. Guard will be here soon. And you're surrounded."
Does he not know that the image looks like the guard? Or wait, can he not see the image?
He didn't notice it.
Just be like, oh, never mind. The guard's already here.
Yeah. Then, everybody not in the group at the top of the stairs, so not you four, is going to have to make a saving throw for the entanglement.
I'm making Kevin's life difficult.
Good.
I don't think you could, but I appreciate you trying.
Hey, no problem.
So now we're gonna set all the vines on fire, right?
So the vines wrap up the man who had been on fire, who you can presume is Ustel Floxen, and Lord Growlhund.
Oops.
But the two soldiers are free to move at this point.
Maybe don't set them on fire.
Yeah, that's not.
I was
Yeah.
kidding.
Fire. They're trapped. They're not gonna get out until the spell ends.
Except for the two that are kind of like moving around lumbering, because
Well, that's fine. We kind of want to split them up.
Mm-hmm. If we take out the guards, we can deal with the other two. Or the other one.
Okay, so yeah, everything in here is difficult terrain, which shouldn't matter too much because everybody's, it's a small room. But the two people who are restrained are going to be stuck that way until they can break free. So it's taken the two people with names in the room and has tied them up pretty good.
your main plot points, so you don't get to move.
Warren, things have evolved quite a bit since your last turn.
Yeah, not that much differently than I was expecting, though. So the two guys are still free, and we have the silent image advancing on them, which I'm going to assume they haven't figured out as an image yet. I'm actually going to hold my turn until Droomstick goes.
Okay.
Ooh.
So yeah, some stuff that you can't see goes on. Drumstick.
Mm-hmm. Yes. How can I help
Sorry,
you?
I'm pretty sure Nick's high as a kite right now.
No, I'm hungry, dude. I'm just trying to eat, because it's getting cold.
And that just proves that you're as high as a kite. How?
I don't know how to argue that one, so I'm just gonna not answer.
So yeah, you see the battlefield in front of you.
Yep. Let's see. So we've got two people.
Now,
basically
you
scared.
recognize the name Ustel.
Yes.
That was the name. Yeah, the Lord Growlhund referred to the burned man as Ustel.
And we don't like Ustel, right?
Well, you know what Yagra told you.
She doesn't like Ustel.
Right.
Ustel.
Ustel. Please get me some beats. Alrighty. So I'm that piques my interest, and I'm more keen on I got the sense that he shouldn't be alive anymore. Because he's causing lots of trouble. However, I don't know. Well, fuck it. I could just run right through it and be like, yeet, and then...
Yeah, you won't be able to, it's difficult terrain walking through there, so you wouldn't be able to run and get, a gore charge in there. But you could Juggernaut stomp your way across the room.
Oh, fuck
and still get in there.
Oh, yeah, because, let me see. I just want to see if there's any other, fighting style or attacks that I could do. No.
It's difficult terrain, so it's going to take all your movement to get there. But once you're there, he's restrained.
Yeah, he can't even.
If you want to go for Ustel, you've got advantage on your attack rolls while he's tied up and restrained.
All right, I'm gonna ask the party. It's like, do we need this guy? Do we need to keep him alive? Can I just not alive him anymore?
I'm gonna look back and forth between him, and I'm gonna shrug and say, preferably, but we gave them their chance. They know what they're in for.
Okay, but
You should keep Ustel alive at least.
Okay. So
Actually, I almost think maybe we should just just clobber him and keep the two other guys alive, because they're more likely to talk.
Oh, true.
Okay, so I can murder him? I just got
He-
confused.
Broomstick, what are you doing right now?
I just want to know, can I do the...
He's
Hey.
just standing there like, can I though?
We told him to surrender. He chose to die.
Okay, then I will do that. I'm gonna go right at it. I'm gonna try and, like,
Yep.
go
Okay.
at him.
So you use all of your movement crossing through the vine, and then you get your double attack combo.
Yes, I'm going
With
to
advantage?
use that. Oh, fuck yeah. Let's do it. So, first one is going to be a 11. Oh, wait, no, that was advanced, sorry. 14.
14 will not hit.
Damn, fuck! The vines are throwing me off. Alright, so double attack, I'm gonna try it again. That's gonna be 17.
Let me double check a stat. I'm pretty sure the 17 will hit.
If you tell me 17 is not gonna hit, I'm gonna cry.
Sometimes I will tell you 17 doesn't hit.
Because I'm gonna be like, guys, I tried looking so cool. Don't eat my fucking fries. There we go.
Yeah, 17 definitely hit.
Oh, thank God. Okay. Alright, so that was with my axe attack. 1d6 plus 3. Fuck yes! Oh, that was shitty. 4.
Okay, are you throwing any maneuvers on there or anything crazy?
Let's see. He doesn't have... He's not armed, right?
Not at the moment, no.
Okay, let me see. I'm gonna do goading attack on him, so I'm gonna use one of my superiority dice.
Okay.
He must... Let me see. To add to the total damage... Oh, okay. Add to the total damage, so what does that make it? Oh, 1d8 that I can
Yeah.
add to it, yep. Just shows how often I've been playing. Let's see. Oh, fuck yeah. It's gonna do, 8 damage, extra damage.
Okay.
Now, if he's still alive, he has to make a wisdom, saving throw.
Yeah. And if he has attacks anyone other than you, it's a disadvantage.
Yes, yep, if
Okay.
you make a 13.
Okay. Blaze.
Hi.
I was holding my turn until Droomstick went. So
Sure,
if I
yes,
can
you
go
were.
in now. Okay.
Yes.
So, is there room enough to get in an attack on this scarred guy, or is he pretty much sandwiched in between everyone?
Yeah, you can get over there.
Okay, then I'm going to basically flank around Droomstick while he's going, and I'm going to take a stab at him as well.
Okay.
So,
Such finesse. I'm shook.
well, we'll see if I actually hit something for once. Like, half of the combats I get a hit in, half of the combats I miss it back, so... And this is with an advantage too, right? Because he's
Correct.
still bound up.
Correct.
Okay. 18 plus 4, so 22 again.
That'll hit.
Okay, good.
I'm just gonna be like, oh, wow.
Wow. And I rolled a double 6 for the sneak attack. So 12... 16 damage.
Okay.
Wow. Did more than me.
Okay. So you kind of walk in Droomstick's wake across the entangled vines, and as he makes his attacks, you just kind of do like a lean roll over the side and stab up. Like you knew he was going to be there ahead of time, and just put your rapier where he was going to be.
Damn.
I warned him.
Blaze.
Hi.
There's a lot of people bleeding now. And when I say a lot of people, I mean Ustel. Ustel's bleeding
Yeah.
from a lot of places right now.
That counts as people.
So, do I have a clear shot to shoot a spell at him right now, or is everybody in the way?
Yes. Yes, you do.
Okay. Wanted to make sure. Don't want to hurt anybody,
Mm-hmm.
because that would be in my luck. Where am I? That was the wrong page. You know what I haven't used in a while? Eldritch Blast.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
I'm
So
gonna
you're
shoot
going to fire a
movie.
laser beam at him.
Yeah.
Laser beam.
The number of warlocks who have used Eldritch Blast with finger guns.
18.
Pew pew.
That'll hit. That'll hit. Do the damage.
10.
10.
Wait. Why did... Oh, that's a D100. Okay, I was like, why did it roll a 26?
Can we roll the right dice? No.
I was very
Non-Euclidean
confused.
dice again.
Oh
Huh?
my god, yeah. Oh wait,
Which one?
6.
6. Okay.
I just realized I rolled the wrong one.
Okay. Rodrigo,
Yes.
what do you want to add to all of this?
Alright, so we're keeping the 2 guards alive.
Well, the two guards
Our
haven't been
guards.
entangled and haven't acted in any way.
So do we want to, like, knock them out or something?
I mean,
Fuck 'em up.
they can still surrender if they're smart, but the big guy, I think we should just take him down. Whatever you've got left. Maybe not ice knife because now everyone's in everything. But,
Yeah, ice knife would be friendly fire, fun time.
Alright.
Please don't.
I'll do Thorn Whip.
Okay,
Uh-oh.
that's an attack roll.
$11.
But not a good one.
She.
did you? She would get advantage on that too, right? Because he's still bound up.
Yes, you would.
So that means you roll 2 and take the highest.
Yeah.
Oh,
You want.
I rolled an 8 and then +4 when.
Okay.
12.
Shortly after that, Ustel's bleeding out from the various wounds here, and the vines aren't helping him at all. And he's going to try to break free. Doesn't even get close. And that's when you hear the guards, the watchmen, rush into the downstairs, and they announce themselves as Waterdeep City Watch. And how did the 4 of you react to the watch on scene?
I'm gonna pray they don't think it was us that started this.
Okay.
I'm just gonna act. I'm just gonna go back to being calm and collective and be like, "Oh yeah, I did this earlier, so I'm gonna do it again." And like get like act as though like seriousness, like a like get back into that mindset of like military kind of like almost
Okay.
ish kind of stance way. Sorry.
I'm gonna try to act natural.
So you're
like
gonna eat.
Like, yeah, I'm gonna pull out more grapes. I'm just gonna eat.
Warren.
I'm just going to step back from Ostil and I'm gonna sheathe the rapier.
Okay. The two veterans do the same thing. Like they step back away. They haven't really dropped their weapons yet. They're still looking for a way out of this if they can find one, but they're not. They don't want to get tied up fighting anybody right now. Not with the guard imminent. Lord Growlhund, however, he's able to cut enough of the vines away that he's free. And he's not nearly as intimidated by the presence of the watch as you came into my house, kidnapped my family. this ends immediately. And he stabs Ustel right then and there, finishing it.
Damn.
Alright, alright.
I'm gonna woo from the background.
Woo!
And that's where we're going to stop for the night. So the guard are going to be up the stairs here in a moment. Ustel is dead and or bleeding out on the ground. There are 2 Zentarum soldiers here, and you still have the Lady Growlhund and her half-orc bodyguard servant on the other side of those doors. So, as we finish up here, this is a really good place to tell you welcome to level 4.
Woo!
So that's a whole big pile of fun. The biggest thing you'll notice at level 4 is you have the choice between either getting a stat boost or a feat.
Yeah.
Feats are something that you can choose off of a list. With a stat boost, you can either give a +1 to 2 different stats, or +2 to a single stat. I don't think it applies to anybody, but your maximum stat is 20 for that. Now, there's plenty of time to figure that out as we go offline. But congratulations on making it to level 4.
Yay!
Hell yeah.
So between now and next week, should anyone want to track me down, Twitter is the best way to do so. Evil Sales Ass is where you can find me. And I'll be eager for proof of life out there if anyone ever actually does count. Nick.
Yes, you can find me at BlueAura94YT on Twitter, and you can also find me on a few different things, including the CarpeNerdus Twitter page. Basically, I'll just be either tweeting out random D&D or nerd-related things, or I'll just be complaining about things, because the fucking world is fucked up, man.
Yeah, it is. You know, if we were good at this, we would have a link to the YouTube channel ready to put in chat right now for anyone who'd actually be listening.
It'd be good if my computer
if we were good at this, that is what we'd do.
If we were good, I would also be able to have a computer that would handle, or no, sorry, a Wi-Fi that would be able to handle having that up at the same time as this.
Gotta make it about you, don't you?
Yeah.
Flip.
Hashtag blame Nick
Fuck
2019.
you, Kevin.
Rachel.
Mine's down there because I don't remember it. I retweet a lot of dogs and I complain about people. So, excuse
Good
me.
dogs, bad people.
Yep. Exactly.
Doggos.
That should be the name of the episodes. Good dogs, bad people. Jeff.
Hi. You probably won't find me anywhere for the next couple days because I'm gonna call GameStop and see how late they're open to see if I can actually pick up my Kingdom Hearts 3 pre-order. Hopefully they're doing not a half-hour pickup time.
Good luck with
Because
that.
who the
Good
fuck
luck
does
with
that?
Yeah.
Fuck you, GameStop. Alright,
Yes.
and then we have Oliver. I don't actually know which way it is on the stream.
I'll be here next time. That's where I'll be.
Oliver will be here next time.
Yes.
Everyone else good for next week?
No.
Nick, you do have to work again next week. Okay.
Yeah, because our store's kind of fucked up at the moment.
They all are. They all are.
Yeah. I'm sorry.
Alright. On that note, let's call it a night. We'll see you guys next week. Have a good one.
Alrighty, bye guys.